Hey guys, so last episode I did CNBMinecraft's Batcave, and I felt like I didn't explain things enough. So once again, I'm probably gonna do a recover since I just went up and checked up some things. And if you guys want to go check out the stuff, I will leave a link to it below. And so let's get started. So here's the elevator he built. It's an up-down elevator, so once again you can call it up. So if you're on top like I was and you want to go up, you can basically go up or go down. Your down function goes down. If you guys want to check out the redstone work behind it or any of this stuff, go check out my last video or just go check it out on his channel, because he explains things more fully. But here we go. So 3x3 sticky piston door. So right here is the main frame of the place, and as you can see you have an in-game timer and multiple storage rooms you can go into. So here, let me just turn the lighting system. Actually, that was to close the door, my bad. The lighting system, give it a second. So you have a drop down lighting system which drops down glowstone from the top, and you also have a powered lighting system which lights up the floor. Right here we have a in-game timer, so every time it goes by in-game, not real time. So say it is daytime, so it's AM, so this lights off and your time will be displayed at what time it is in the game. PM will be whenever this redstone light turns off or on. So PM is whenever that redstone lamp is on. Let's go on. So here's how I didn't know how to explain this in the last episode. So our lock combo 4x4 door. So 1, 4, 4, 2. And it's going to open up this 4x4 door. Alright, so we are in here. So here's how it works. I believe last time I didn't explain it that well. So say I want redstone, and a repeater. And I go over here and I say I want a 64 stack of it. Then I come back over here. I can flip these switches up. Now I want, say, redstone, torch, pistons, and sticky pistons. And now I want, say, a 16 stack of it. Now what I can do is I go up, and I go ahead, just step inside this room. It's going to then dispense the objects I want. Give it a second. Any second now. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't work, but here we're just gonna do this again. Give it one more try. Okay, whatever. So apparently that's the function for the armory. I'll probably have to go check that out. But anyway, so wait, hold on, maybe I'm supposed to flip the switches up. And I go back in. Wow, really bad. Like, no, I'm probably just having problems with this. So I can't really go into detail about that, but pretty much that is how it works. You flip whatever you want down, hit the amount you want, and you flip back up and you go in there and you're supposed to get your supplies. I don't know why I'm still having problems with it. Maybe Minecraft did some weird redstone update. Here we go. I'm gonna just dash clear, and we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next storage facility. His storage facility, he pretty much did it for the lols, because I don't think anybody would actually spend the time to build this. But here is how it goes. So here is our loft, and pretty much whenever you call a minecart, well, let me just fly real quick. When you call a minecart, it then goes down to the front of its line. So this row right here will be the row of which will be dispensed out into the line and into your little loft area right there. So right here is like your kind of separation tracks. So this line will go there, and this one will drop down. This one goes there, drop down. You guys get that? Good. So say we want to call all these carts. So I want to call a stone cart, a cobblestone cart, and a stone brick cart. We wait for it to come to us in the loft area. There we go. So as you can see, stone, cobblestone, and stone brick. Yeah, stone brick. Alright, so you grab what you want out of it, and then what you do is, here is your mode function. As you can see, it displays a 3 right now, because there is 3 minecarts in the shaft. So you have mode 2, which is pretty much if you have this switched down right here, you can send it into the empty storage unit. So since these aren't empty, you send them back into their own line where they belong. But if, say, the minecart was empty, you would flip the switch down and it sends it to this empty powered rail set. And then whenever you want to call it back, you go over here and say, I want an empty minecart, so I can send it to its own line now. And you would call it or send it. So here I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I mean now. Alright, so mode 2, or mode 3 now, is going to be the send function, or a single send function. So just click it again. So now you're just like, okay, I want to send this minecart that has the supplies back. So I want to send back the stone first. So I'm gonna go ahead and send back the stone. So you select its line, and then you hit the minecart, and then it sends it back to its own little line. How it goes is it pretty much gets pushed all the way around, goes up this little powered rail, and into its own minecart rail, which is right there, as you can see. The way it gets indicated is because of its little line right here. One of these will be lit up, and that's whatever line it's going into. As you can see, it got pushed back into this line right here. And the chest for it, or wait, did I click the wrong row? Yeah, I clicked the wrong row. No. That's a smooth one by me. But now we want to send back another one, so since we sent, so we'll just send back the stone brick to give you another example. So we click the stone brick one and send back the stone brick from which it came. So then it goes back all the way around, back into its own little minecart system. So back, and then into its own little spot, just right here. I hope this is the right row. It's not. Whatever. You guys catch my drift though. I might not be doing this entirely right. So send to all function, which is usually for empty minecarts. So if you had a whole full slot, you would send all of them that were empty back into the empty slots. So since they're not empty, go ahead and select mode number 1 and on to the next area. So our next area I walked into and didn't really know how to use it, so I kind of skipped it. So as I was missing it, it was right here. There was a button I was missing. And basically what you have right here is your enchanting table, a storage for food, so it's kind of like a refrigerator, and your bed. So you hit your button, and boom. You have your enchanting table, your bed, and you also have your food storage place. In his version though, there was, I don't know why he has it covered up at this moment. Maybe he clicked it twice. I don't know. But other words, he had a alchemy table back here, and he probably has it blocked off for a reason. And we're gonna go ahead and check it out. So basically this is his storage, or not storage, alchemy table. So you have what you want in here, and it's not receiving power, but basically what you have is, say you want to make a potion of some sort, you're gonna go ahead and click whatever button you need for it. So behind these iron blocks, if this is powered, this whole room is powered, these iron blocks that go down, and you have your little brewing stand. So basically what you have here is a potion of regeneration. So you want, say, 3 bottles, and you want, say, your little effects to it, so you can have increased duration, splash, or the other one. So I want a splash potion of, say, regeneration. Go ahead, click your button, and boom, it dispenses the objects you need for it. And then you go ahead, fill it up here, and then you go ahead and just throw it in your little dispenser area. I probably did that wrong. I don't know why it's whatever. And that is pretty much how you build this. And, or not how to build it, but I didn't go over it in the last episode, so I'm going to kind of show you how some of this redstone work goes on behind it. So basically, every one of your buttons is linked up to, hold on, let me kind of show you. Let me just, alright, never mind. So every button is linked up to a line. So the first button right here is linked up to light blue, yellow, red, orange, green, pink, and blue. Actually, I believe the blue rows are for your levers, for your little splash effects and whatnot. But as we go on, so you hit a button and it sends it to, say, the set of dispensers you want. Since the blue is probably a row with enchanting ingredients, it's probably glistening melon, of course. So glistening melon's used to make a healing potion, and every line is linked up to a nether warts line. So I believe that's the black line. And what happens is, every time you hit a button, it's always going to dispense nether wart. And so every time, as you can see, so you hit this button, it's going to dispense nether wart. This button, it all just goes into the same call line, into the nether wart dispenser, which is right somewhere around here. But yeah, that is how that works. The redstone work behind this, since I can't really show you how to get into the area, but what you have right here is a lot of the same kind of like effect. So you have your redstone torches, and basically what happens is whenever you hit the button, your button will turn off or turn on your set of sticky pistons, which then pushes the floor up or pushes the floor down. And every kind of object has its own little area, so that's how that works. I can't really explain really of how in depth how everything works, as of course I didn't build it. But if you want to go ahead and you want to learn more about this, links to his channel, and he'll have links to his downloadable map, or you just check out my last video and download the map, because I put a link to that below. And that is how we ended on this note. So we're gonna go ahead and just leave now, so turn off our lighting system. And open up our 3x3 door. Close it behind us. Now we can go ahead and just leave. Alright, well, that is it for this episode. This is the part 2 of the Batcave, and if I learn out any more information or how to do anything else, or if there's another kind of world to it, or if he's working on anything new, I'll keep you guys updated. Remember to like and share this video with all your friends, and remember to subscribe. We are currently at like 800 plus subscribers, so guys, keep that up. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 before the new year, because that was one of my goals, just to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in a full year. And yeah, so check it out. Links to it below, and see you guys on the next episode of whatever I make.